Hi everyone, thank you so much for joining me today. This is Jessica Divine, and today I would like to talk to you about cards I neglected this year. Mostly because I was buying a lot of other cards and I wanted to study and work with the other cards, and the older cards kind of fell towards the back and got neglected. So I'm going to show you the cards. I'm going to start with tarot, and then I'm going to continue on. And majority of the cards that got neglected, I feel like they're like more oracle cards. Sorry, you see my fingers yellow. I was eating curry. Yeah, so there were oracle cards that got neglected. So and like affirmation decks and stuff like that. So let me start. We'll start with this. So this is the Witch's Tarot. I never really worked with this deck. I just had this sitting. If you saw an older a video when I went where I talked about my tarot cards, I kind of said that this was in the basement for a really long time, and it kind of smells like basement. But these cards are in like really great condition, but I just haven't been using them because it's just I really do like them. They read really well, but it's not my go-to. It's not my go-to. So I'll just show you a little bit of the Witch's Tarot. It's an out of print deck. This deck is no longer printed, but you can find them for a bit pricey. I think they go between $200 and $300. A deck. I didn't buy that. I didn't buy this deck for that price. I bought it for actually like $20, $18. I don't know. It was like one of my first decks that I first purchased. This is a Llewellyn. I can't pronounce it. Llewellyn. Their publisher is Llewellyn. It's a really nice traditional very classical deck. I like it. I like it a lot. It's nice using it when I did use it, but it's not my to-go cards. Like I haven't used this. I can count on one hand how many times I actually use this deck. Will I get rid of it? No. So I will not get rid of this deck. I really like it though. It's nice. I like the art. The cardstock is, the cardstock for that time. It's very thin. It feels very like playing card, but I do like this deck, but I just haven't used it. But I'll try to get back to it. I'll try to do a few readings here and there with them. Maybe I might pull it out when I do my readings for one of my readings for 2025. But I do like this deck. It's really nice. It's one of my classic decks. So that is the Witch's Tarot. Oh. Yep. So that is that. I really do like this deck. I'm really happy that I purchased something, and something that I own is actually out of print. So I'm really excited. I made a good financial choice. But I will be holding on to this deck. There we go. The next deck is this here, the Feng Shui Tarot. This deck is also another out of print deck I haven't been using. I really like this deck. I actually just purchased this deck. I got it for a decent price. I think they're going for like $100 now. But I got it for about like $80, $75. Feng Shui Tarot. It's nice. It's another older deck published by US Game Systems. It's out of print, but people are still like selling them on eBay or Etsy. Etsy is where I purchased this deck from. Really okay, the condition, the box, it's an older deck, so of course the box is gonna be beat up. Definitely wear and tear on the boxes, definitely a little wear and tear on the cards, but it is what it is. It's pretty decent condition. It's not edged. Really nice. person didn't seem like they used it at all, if they did any. And the book is in good condition too, so I'm happy with this purchase. So you get 2 cards, extra cards, a little bit about the author, and a title card. And here we go. Hold this up for you guys to see. It's a pretty deck. I really like it. I like the art style. Taking more than one. It's nice. I really do like it. It's very pretty. Nice illustrations, nicely drawn. I do tend to like decks that are more. I don't think I have any digital art decks. I do prefer decks that are, you know, there's an illustrator and there's an author or creator. I don't really typically like the decks that are AI, even though some of them are pretty nice, but I really do appreciate art. You know, I love this art. I love the creativity. I love the beautiful colors. It's well designed. It's a easy system because it's very similar to the Rider-Waite deck, but the titles are a little different. They have the same amount of cards, I believe. Yep, 78. But the titles are different. So you have Green Dragon, you have White Tiger with White Tiger, then you have the Red Phoenix, there's a Phoenix, and then you have the Turtle, I believe. Green Dragon, I think you have the Turtle, but I don't know where. I think it's towards the front. I think we did look at it for a second. Oh yeah, but instead of the, you know, the swords, the cups, the pentacle, there's the tiger, the dragon, the phoenix, and I believe the turtle. Tiger, cups. Yeah, I don't know. I thought it would be here, but maybe I'm wrong. I thought it was like a turtle one. Maybe, I don't know. Let me look in the book. Okay, so the book has the Red Phoenix, the Black Tortoise. Yep, I was right. The Black Tortoise. Do I know where this is? This card is? I want to find it for you. So bear with me for just a second. Let me look through this. Here it is. The Black Tortoise. Got it. See? So we have the dragon. Let me show it to you. The phoenix, the dragon, and the tiger. The dragon, the tiger. So these are the suits. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then you have the regular cards for the major. Yep, major. Yep. See here? You have the High Priestess, you have the Star, you have the Chariot, you have Judgment, you have the Hierophant, the Hermit. I always say the wrong thing. The Hermit and the Sun. So yes, so you have all these that are the same, but it's just these are different. And this is taking longer than I thought. I thought it was gonna be a quick. So the White Tiger is like the swords. The White Tiger is the swords. The dragon, the Green Dragon, is the pentacles. The Red Phoenix is the cups. And the, trying to find the tortoise. Black Tortoise is the wands. So yeah. That's it. That is that. I really like this deck. I'm going to start practicing more using it. I basically just got this deck. I got this deck over the summertime. So it's fairly new in my collection. but I will definitely check it out, and I'll work with it a little bit more. That's my challenge, is to work with more my decks, and like really studying and understand some of the systems that are here, so I can get a better, you know, so that I can get a understanding of how some of these decks work. But I have pulled a few cards, and you know, my interpretations were pretty on. So I am connected to my decks. So this is another one, the Keymaster Tarot. I thought this deck was very interesting. It's really nicely put together. I like the box, and I love what sold me on this deck was the, let me show you, was the, you see how, I don't know if you guys can see, but you see there's like a triangle symbol here. Unfortunately, I've read some of the book to find out if they can like break down the symbol, but it doesn't really break down the symbol. It just tells you what the card is. But I wish they broke down what these symbols are in the cards. See that? So I'll show you what it looks like in there. So I got this because I really liked, you see how that looks? It looks like it's edged. I feel like it's the cardstock, but it's like a gold silver. Like, I feel like that's really pretty. It's very subtle. I love the backs. Cardstock is pretty nice cardstock. Shuffles really well. These are the cards. This is Justice. And you see the symbol right over the scale. I don't know how to get that image there. There you go. That looks so good. It's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. And there you go. It's like a Marseille deck, but not really. I don't know. I feel like it's like a combination of a lot of different tarot versions, like tarot types. I feel like it's Marseille slash Pip slash, you know, I can't explain it. But it's really cool. It's a cool deck, and I find it very beautiful. Look at the lovers. I like that. Look at the triangle. Look at the eye. I do like that. The faint detail. Look at that. I think that's so cool. It looks so cool. But I wish they explained it a little bit more. Why they did what they did, especially with these symbols. Beautiful. Swords. Wands. Pentacles. I do love it. Okay, so we could go through these cards all day long, but I really enjoyed this purchase. I'm happy that I purchased with it. I have worked with it before. I have pulled a few cards with this as well. But I feel like I got lost a little bit just staring at the symbols on the cards, and it's so beautifully designed. Like, I love the art. I absolutely love it. Look at that. So nice. So nice. Okay, so that is the Keymaster Tarot. Beautiful deck. So now we're gonna go into our oracles. I haven't used this one in a long time. Mystical Shaman Oracle. What's this? I don't know, something spilled on it. I do like this deck. I do really like it. You see, I edged it in like a red. I should have did like a green color like the ribbon, but I didn't have any green at the time, so I just used the red. it came out nice. It was easy to clean because it's like a matte like rose petal finish, but it's very like light. I really like this cardstock. It shuffles really nice because it's very flexible, but kind of thick, but not too thick and not too thin. It's like perfect. Of course, it's an oracle size card compared to a regular, tarot. But I don't know. I feel like I didn't really. I don't know if I didn't really connect with the symbols. I was having a hard time connecting with the symbols. Time Master. But I do really like this deck. So I think I need to take more time to studying what each card means and what each symbol represents. But I just haven't really connected with this. It's just sitting there in on my bookshelf with the rest of the cards that I haven't been using. Like the corn. What does that mean? Like, I want to be able to intuitively know these things. So I mean, intuitively helps if I had some kind of understanding or knowledge. So that's why I have to read the book. But I do like this. I love it. I love the images. I love the art. The illustrations are beautiful. I really like that. The seer, the fire, and they are numbered. Each card is numbered. The drum, like, what does the drum mean? Vision quest. I know what this means. It's just some of them I can connect to, some of them I can't. I'm like, what does that mean? So I always have to go refer the book, which is fine, but it's really hard. You know how that box is. You have to really get into it because it's a box within a box and then within this box. Like, it's just like, how many boxes do I need for this? So I just usually just keep the deck out and keep the box on the side. Taming the Wind. And then you have wind twice. So you have taming the wind. And you have wind. So I feel like it's like, maybe it's like a control. And then this is more like be free. I don't know. Like, like I mean, if you can relate, just let me know if you agree. But this was really, really difficult for me to interpret. Coyote, sorcerer, jaguar, which is one of my favorite animals. Okay, so that's it. That's it. I'm just like, arrow. I would think that it would mean fast pace, something quickly happening. Like, I don't know. But yeah, I definitely have to reconnect. Really study on these words and what they mean. The spiral, like, what does that mean? Magic, I know what that means. The moon, I know what that means. Feminine energy. Rattle, like, what's a rattle mean? Like, baby? Like, when I see a rattle, I'm instantly thinking about baby. The sun, happiness, automatically go towards tarot. Heart of sky, many paths is basically clear. What this one is, circle. Like, it's just, yeah, I don't know. I just haven't really connected to this because it's just like, maybe I'm overthinking, and I am a Scorpio, so we're known for overthinking things. So maybe I'm overthinking it, and that's why I'm really not connecting to it. Okay, the next card is this here. Goddess Guide Oracle cards. You see the foiling is kind of like getting erased off of here. I barely use this deck, so I don't know why it's like coming off. But I purchased this deck because I was looking at the time, like, finding decks that have gold foil on the edges was like really hard to find. Like, no one really did it. So I found this and I actually fell in love with it. And I also wanted a goddess deck as well. So that's why I ended up with these cards. I really do like them. The backs are nice. It's like a yellow color. And I do like them. I need to go. I need to reconnect with these again. I connected to them instantly. They read really well. But it's just, you know, it's been in the back of my closet for a while. Back of my my bookshelf. But I do like this deck. It's also out of print. So if you're trying to find this, they other than Amazon or Barnes and Noble or who's the publisher? The publisher is, see, I'm barely use this and it's like falling apart. This is weird. The publisher, who's the publisher? The publisher is Hay House. Hay House published this deck. So you won't be able to find it on Hay House, but you will find it for decent prices on other external websites. Like I think Etsy sells this one for like $50, but I have seen it. I think Amazon might have it too. A few, you know, stores on Amazon have this for like $20-$30. So if you do want it, you can find it. So let's go. Let's flip through them really quickly. So they have the name of the goddess. They have what it represents. And then it has a little quote here on the bottom, which is really nice. So you can do a card a day, a pull a day for something like this and really focus. Or you can do, I've done readings with this deck and it's been spot on, like really spot on. But I do like it. I do like it a lot. It's a nice deck. Very, very, very beautiful. I don't know why I feel like inclined to sing. But I do like the art. The illustrations are really beautiful. And again, illustrations. Beautiful illustrations. I really appreciate the time and work someone's put into creating it. And you can really sense it. I feel like you get the energy from the images. And that's what makes you connect to it more. But if you guys disagree or agree, definitely talk about it in the comments. But I do like this deck. I just need to pull it from the back and bring it to the front and start working with it more. So let's see. Another deck that I have neglected. In my end of the year video, I talked about this deck. I really do like this deck. This is a really nice deck. Has been neglected along with it sits on the shelf right next to this. So it's these two decks just sitting next to each other on a bookshelf, and then all the other new cards are in front, and that's how things get neglected. So definitely like this deck is called the Mystical Wisdom Tarot Mystical Wisdom card deck. The art is so vibrant, so beautiful. I really, it's a really great read as well when you combine them with the tarot readings. I use a lot of my oracle cards for like confirmation, and it is always spot on. I have used this deck a lot for confirmations, but not recently. Like I said, it's been on my bookshelf, just, you know, hiding out with a few of my other oracle cards, but I do miss working with it, and I will definitely pull this back out. So this is the deck. I really like it. Really big cardstock cards. Like you see, I have small hands, so this is in my hands on the cards. So yep, another great deck that I've been neglecting. Another deck that I got is the Illuminated Tarot. This is falling apart. I think because at the time I used it a lot. I really enjoyed reading with it because it was very easy to understand, and it's like a combination deck where it combined more than one tarot in one card, which is very interesting how she did it. And I really think it's a beautiful deck. The cardstock is like a linen kind of like cardboardy it bends really easy. Like, look, and it's not gonna unbend for a while. Because if you pile something on top, it will get its shape back. But it's a, I like it. I got this from I was online, and I think I was at TJ Maxx online or Marshalls. I don't know, one of those. I was shopping and I found this online and I purchased it. And I thought, hey, let me try figure this out. And then I found this again. So I only bought it once, but I found it again on Home Goods. But that was years ago. So I don't think they have it anymore. But I do like this deck. It's very beautiful. So here we go. Three of Pentacles. Collaboration. Hangman. Really nice. I love it. I love it. Love it. So you guys can see, I've done a review on this before, and I will definitely put the video probably, I don't know, maybe right here for you to check it out. But I have done a video in the past, a walkthrough video. So as you can see, I really do like it. The images are beautiful. Very beautiful. I hope that you're getting enough light. I might have to turn on this other light. Oh, maybe it's dead. I think it died. Alright, whatever. I hope you're getting enough light from this. I hope it's not too bright. But, yeah. But it's a really a great deck. Do like it. Like this image. What is my favorite image? I think this is my favorite image. I think this is the Empress card. No, or the... I think it is the Empress card. I feel like this is very pretty. You have the columns on both sides. You have the moon. Like, I really like that. It's beautiful. Okay. Let's see what other deck. What other deck? Okay, so I have three more decks left of the decks that I've been neglecting. It's a little beat up. I don't know what happened. Why is like this? I think something spilled, and then something, like, I dropped something on it and it messed this up, and it's just like it went through a lot. The poor box, right? Is the Okana Tarot, and this one was a indie deck. I don't think she is making this deck anymore. I tried to access her website over the summertime and I think it was down, but I think I accessed her website again and I think it was up again, but I feel like she's revamping it. But I follow her on the creator. I follow the creator on Instagram, and here is her. I don't know if you can see that. I think that's her website, or you can find it on Instagram or whatever. Just try and see if you can find it. But she's a really great tarot reader. She's really good. She does a lot of tarot reading on her social media pages. And then she has a website that she does as well. But these backs are really pretty. I love, love, love the way this feels like a petal, but it's so thick. I feel like I wish, and it feels plasticky, like plastic. But I still love these decks because before they came out with all the wonderful other decks, this deck was something I've been looking for, gold and black, and I feel like it's so sexy. Harmony. Where there is life, there is always hope. It's beautiful. So at first when I started using this deck, I felt like it was like more like a shadow work deck. But when I started combining it with tarot readings, I changed my mind. I do really like this deck. It's very beautiful. Look at that, it's a bat. So pretty. I'm gonna go through a few. Vex. Lust. You guys can read that. Confide. I do really like this deck. But it's out of print. I believe it's out of print. But she does have other decks as well, but I'm not sure if they're selling them. So I'll definitely post that link for her website in the description below. But it's a beautiful deck. It's very beautiful. It's very classy. It's very simple. It's very elegant. Like I really like this deck. But I need to pull it out of the bookshelf and really work with it again. So that is the Okana Oracles. Alright, so I have 2 more card decks to go over. I have Miracle Now. I just randomly bought this deck. It opens up like this, which is cool. And I have not used this. I have not worked with this at all. I tried to, but for some reason I wasn't connecting with it. These are the backs. It's an affirmation deck. But I guess I should start using it as an affirmation. But I love to put oracle cards and affirmation cards in my reading. They have silver edges, which is very pretty. And I do like the saying. I like what the words are saying. I can release ancient pain simply by feeling it. I guess that's nice. I release my needs to be perfect, and I center into my commitment to serve the world more love. Like I like it. It's nice, but I don't use it. Sorry if you hear noise in the background. It's my daughter washing stuff. I don't know why she chooses to do things when I'm making videos, but yeah, apologize about the noise. So that is nice. I like the background. I like the images. I like the words, but I haven't really connected. So I think I'm gonna do like a cleaning. I'm gonna like cleanse this deck and like see if I can like knock some of the energy out, and then just try to work with it again, because it's a nice deck. It's not too bad. It's very encouraging, you know, and positive. And the next deck is this is my sister's deck. She created an affirmation deck. It's called Thou Art Beautiful affirmation deck, and it's very like so it has Bible verses on here, and then it has it has Bible verses on here, and then it has the words in the back. So I think this is a really nice deck, and I have used it before. So it has Bible verses, and it has the words. It has the Bible verses. This card doesn't, but it's like positive affirmations using Bible verses, and I feel like it was a great concept. She does sell these decks on her website, and I will put that in the description if you're interested. So she uses Psalms and Genesis and different, you know. Oh, here's her website. So if you're interested, you could just definitely email her or visit her website, and you could purchase this deck through her website. So you guys can screenshot that and look that up if you want. And then this is an extra card that tells you about the deck. But yeah, I do really love her concept, but I don't use it as much as I should. I really like it. It's very positive, and it's a nice deck. I feel like it is very encouraging. Romans, Bible verses, and words. Bible, like a prayer. So prayers and Bible verses. I really like it. It's very, very nice. She did a good job, and I'm proud of her. That's my big sister. So we're very different. She's more of the religious and I'm more of the spiritual. So we're do two different peas in a pod, right? But yeah, so that is a deck that she gave me years ago. I think like 3 years ago she created this. I just haven't used it, but I definitely want to bring this out and start to combine it in my readings. Let's see how it shuffles. I just want to see. I'm curious. Okay, it's not too bad. Okay, not too bad, not too bad. So it's called, there we go, Thou Art Beautiful affirmation deck. So if you guys are interested, definitely check it out. What else? I think that is it. That's the last of my cards I've been neglecting. Here they all are. So if you guys are curious, I will definitely post all the cards in the description so you can check them out if you're interested. But I'm sure you've seen some of these cards are kind of popular. Some of them are, you know, kind of not, but you know, these are cool. I really like that. I really like collecting decks. It is an addiction though. It is addiction. Once you start, it's really hard to stop because people keep coming out with more decks and you're like, oh, it's so pretty, I want it. But but sometimes I put a whole bunch of decks in my cart and then I really have to sit and think and look and research it and watch some videos to see if I really want to spend the money, invest in purchasing these decks. But from the stuff that I have in my collection, I am very happy with the decisions that I made. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you guys for spending the time with me, watching my neglected decks. And I hope you guys have a great new year.